Hello, everyone. Welcome to the recorded version of the information session for fall 2023. My name is Liz Chen, and I serve as the director for the Graduate Certificate in Innovation for the Public Good. So I'm going to spend the next couple of minutes covering the content from the information session to help better inform you as you make your decision about whether you want to apply and join our program. So in 2020, Melissa Carrier and I submitted an application to the grad school for this new grad certificate in innovation for the public good. We were hearing from a lot of graduate students who were outside of Keenan-Flagler and outside of engineering related majors that they were really interested in learning social entrepreneurship, social innovation, and change-making skills to better serve the public, whether it be North Carolina or some population beyond. And looking across our different curricula and programs, there wasn't one place where grad students from all different disciplines could gather and train together in these different mindsets and methods. So we were approved in 2020 amidst the pandemic, and we had 3 co-sponsoring academic units. So they are the UNC School of Global Public Health, UNC School of Education, and then within the College of Arts and Sciences, UNC's Department of Public Policy. In addition to that, I have a role as design thinking lead at Innovate Carolina, which is seen as one of the organizing bodies for this certificate. So when we submitted our application back in 2020, we projected that across campus, we would have over the first 2-3 years, about 18 students who would be interested in pursuing this graduate certificate. Lo and behold, to date, we have 137, which is incredible. We have 13 out of the 14 professional schools represented among the students that we have in the certificate program. And we are continuously blown away by the number of students who are interested in joining our cohorts and interested in gaining these skills. So to date, we've had 76 alums graduate from master's and PhD programs. According to our alumni survey that we sent out this summer, 100% of them who responded reported that they're using their CIPG skills in their jobs regularly. So what are some of our CIPG alums up to? Well, we have snapshots from a couple. And so Emily Skywork, who graduated in 2021 with her MPH degree, now works for CVS Health as an innovation manager. She works to think about the question about what is the role of a pharmacist in the 21st century. And between graduating in this role, Emily was working for an innovation consultancy for a couple years, working to train others in design thinking and systems thinking skills and mindsets, and has transitioned to the CVS Health role. And then Manjari Kumarapan just graduated in 2022. She's currently a postdoc fellow at Virginia Commonwealth University, focused on innovation and human-centered design. So whether you are looking to go into practice, more school, more training, there are alums that are likely doing something related to what you're interested in doing, or can share their stories about how they got to where they got to. So what is it that the certificate does? We provide high quality graduate level training. Here are some important definitions. Human-centered design is a set of innovative mindsets, tools, and processes that emphasizes the human experience and co-creation to generate desirable, feasible, and viable solutions. This is also sometimes called design thinking. And then we are the certificate in innovation for the public good. So for that definition, it's an inclusive and accessible translation of new ideas, products, and ventures to address challenging and pressing problems in the state of North Carolina and beyond. So it's not only a process, but we also focus on the outcomes. So together, we're training students in both of these things. So we have this graphic that shows at our core what we're all about. And it's an iterative set of phases that we circle between. So you can start anywhere and just keep going. So we definitely work on the engagement strategies. How do we meaningfully talk with people, understand their wants and needs, and build them into our processes. Next, we co-create together to build. And so usually in a rapid prototyping sort of way, how do we quickly test ideas and concepts that are aspects of what a full-blown solution might look like? How do we cheaply and quickly test ideas and test assumptions so that we can next further focus on a particular challenge or a particular solution that we then develop? And then it circles again, because after you develop something, you will want to engage with the community again to see how it's working and then to rebuild it, etc. So this is the cyclical loop that we really train around. So engaging, building, focusing, and developing solutions. With regards to the certificate, we are a 9-credit certificate. There are different ways for you to earn the certificate. It's nice that there's a lot of flexibility that you can mix and match. We have one required core course called Design Thinking for the Public Good, which I am an instructor for in the fall semester. It's 3 credits. After that, you're required to take 3 credits within our innovation, methods, tools, and best practices bucket, and then 3 credits in the social innovation and practice buckets. And on our website, you can see that we have a lot of different options for how you can fulfill both the methods and the practice requirements. And there's no required sequencing for these 9 credits. So some of you may choose to start with the core course and then complete the other requirements. Others of you might do the elective courses first and then end with the core course, or anything in between. So it's designed to be intentionally flexible. And then in addition to the academics, we also offer co-curricular events and opportunities. For example, we'll talk briefly about the community of practice requirement. We will offer some lunch and learns and also some social events with our advisory board members as well. The next one will be in October once our new cohort has been accepted. So what is that community of practice requirement? Well, it was important for us when we stood up the certificate that not only would students gain knowledge and skills in the classroom, but we really wanted students to gain knowledge and skills from people who do this work full-time in the field or in the community. So we wanted to have a community of practice space and requirement. So it's an opportunity to connect students across disciplines outside of the classroom. Graduating students, in the year that you graduate, it's required of you to help plan a series of invited speakers on innovation for the public good that bring these practitioners to UNC, either virtually or in person, to engage with our CIPG students and the Carolina community. And for those of you who are non-graduating students in CIPG, it's required that you attend at least one event per semester and submit a short written reflection to engage with this community of practice. We do have a new set of professional development workshops that we're building out in this academic year. We've heard from CIPG students that it would be great if we could offer some additional support in many of these areas, and they wanted to hear from folks not only from their disciplines, but outside of it to learn all of this. So some of the sample offerings we're thinking about for the fall include 1, how to deliver effective presentations, 2, how to translate data into visualizations, and 3, academic publishing 101. There are some additional co-curricular opportunities for CIPG students that are unique to CIPG students. So first, if you are a CIPG student, you are eligible to apply for one of Innovate Carolina's Design Thinking Fellows positions. Usually we have 2 to 3 per year, and that includes the summer. And these grad students lead and contribute to design thinking projects with clients internal and external to UNC. So right now we have a couple of internal projects that fellows are working on with regards to strategic planning for different units. We also have work within the university working on specific projects. And so Kyle is working on a project with the Carolina Center for Public Service to imagine what it would look like to create a tool to track community engaged work across all 100 counties in North Carolina. And then we also have work with clients outside the university. For example, Ashka is soon to be working with IRT, which is a local research firm here, on a R21 study to determine how to best support parents who are deciding whether they want to enroll their children in pediatric clinical trials. So what supports do parents want in making that decision? What would be most helpful for them? What does it look like? In addition, we do have 2 sections of HBEH 748, which is the core course for the certificate, Design Thinking for the Public Good, which will require a teaching assistant every semester. And CIPG students are prioritized for this opportunity. This teaching assistantship does come with stipend, in-state tuition at the academic affairs rate, health insurance, and a portion of student fees. And this is something that you would apply for the following semester. And you would need to have taken this course prior to serving as a teaching assistant for it. So some of the FAQs that we often get include, 1, how long does it take to complete the certificate program? And we've seen students complete it as fast as in 1 semester and as long as 3-4 years, lasting the duration of their training here at UNC. Again, it's not a fixed sequence of courses, and so we try to make it very flexible and work for you. You just need to complete the 9 credits, however you see fit, in order to earn the certificate. Second question, can a student apply the same course credits towards CIPG and their degree credentials? So this one depends on your degree. CIPG welcomes double counting credits, both for the certificate and the degree, but this is up to the different degree programs. So this is something that you would want to ask an academic advisor. But as far as CIPG is concerned, you can count course credits from your degree towards CIPG completion. Third question, how will you decide which students to accept? We do have an advisory board consisting of faculty from all of the professional schools, and Bill Romani, who's the Director of Design and Innovation for the Public Good at Innovate Carolina. So together, we will make up the body who reviews applications. Each application is read by 2 members of our advisory board and scored. And we are looking for people who are really invested in learning the objectives and competencies of our certificate program, who have the time to be able to complete 9 credits worth of the certificate program in order to actually get the certificate. And really those are the 2 things that we're looking for. So a commitment both to the mission and the spirit of our certificate program, and then feasibility of being able to complete it. So we will be reviewing these applications in October, and then hopefully sending out decisions mid-October so that folks can accept or decline by the end of the month and join us for our fall social. And then the last question, can I take courses for CIPG credit other than those listed on the website? So the answer is yes, potentially. We have a process for submitting syllabi for substitution requests. And so you would need to fill out that form online, and then our CIPG advisory board would review that request, discuss it, make a decision. And it is possible that a course you've already taken or plan to take could count for either the methods or the practice requirement, in addition to the core course requirement. And we know that grad students have the ability to opt into and apply for 1 graduate certificate in their time at Carolina. And so here are some of the other certificate programs out there that are similar to ours. So we won't go into this into much detail, but ours is the Innovation for the Public Good. There is Improvement Science and Implementation with Laura Cohen-Vogel as the person to contact with more information about that. And then there's also the Participatory Research one, and for which Alex Lightfoot is the contact for that. They're different in terms of whether they have practice requirements and how long it will take and how you apply. but want to make sure that you have this information in front of you as you are making your own decision. And then lastly, we have extended the deadline for CIPG applications, and so it will be through the end of the month. We really hope that you consider applying because we do believe that you'll be able to build skills to work effectively across disciplines to solve complex problems, that you'll thrive on multidisciplinary teams in business, nonprofits, and government agencies after picking up skills in the certificate, and you'll be able to meet the increasing demand for cross-sector community engaged practices in your future careers. So if you have any additional questions, please let us know. Feel free to email us at cipg@unc.edu or use the QR code to sign up for our interest form to receive email blasts. Let us know how we can help you make your decision. And we really hope that many of you decide to apply for our certificate program and that we get to meet you all soon. Thank you so much for your time, and let us know how we can best support. And we hope to hear from many of you soon.